Hey everybody, welcome back to Mama's Already Tarot. We are finally coming to a close with the higher self messages. And last but not least is going to be Taurus. So I'm really feeling like Taurus, this one is going to be a more serious message as well. Because I did see ancestors on the bottom of the deck. That's the bottom of the deck. And then I saw PA at the top of the deck, which is basically like the moon card. But if you see here, there's like a small child and an older ancestor. Could be your father, or brother, or grandfather. Just somebody that they, treasure and spend time with under that moonlight. So with the ancestors coming out, Taurus, you could have recently suffered a loss. And your loved one is wanting you to know that, to mourn them properly, but also to continue on with your life, because life does have to go on. And I'm seeing health in reverse. So they don't want your mental health and your physical health and things of that nature to suffer. So they want you to remember to take care of you. Remember to keep pushing for you, right? Because I'm seeing guilt out here. It's like somebody might be feeling guilt right now for the fact that they get to continue on with life. But with change in reverse, it's like there's some things that we just have to accept, right, Taurus? Some things we just have to accept. So you don't have to feel guilty, right? The best thing that you could do for this family member, this loved one, this ancestor is to be your best you, right? It's to be the best version of yourself. Yeah, I'm seeing courage, right? So the best thing that you could do is to live your life with confidence, right? It's to overcome your fears. That's how you can continue their legacy. How they can live on through you is by you not having fear and just going after what it is that you want in this life. Being bold and being yourself. A lot of these cards have kind of like these spiral kind of things. Yeah, it's a lot of circles and spirals on them. So someone could be, spiraling at this time. Yeah, I see adversity under that. So, it's okay, to not be okay. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to admit when you're not okay. But you don't have to feel guilt for also wanting to grow, wanting to move on, wanting to change your mind about things. So someone here, maybe, for a long time, you did feel a lot of guilt over someone that you lost. But Spirit is saying that it's time for you to move on. Your higher self is saying that it's time for you to get on with your life and live your best life. That is the best way that you can honor this person, right? Taurus, I know we could be stubborn. I literally see Miser, at the top of this deck here. So, I know we have our tendencies where we could be stubborn sometimes, but, they're saying delight in life, enjoy life's wonder, enjoy life's riches. You are a Taurus. You are a freaking money tree out here. You know what I mean? It all flows to you abundantly. So, tap into that side of you, that entrepreneurial side of you. Live your life like it's golden, for real. Don't be afraid to grow. Don't be afraid to change your mind. Even when it comes to with health in reverse, bad habits, leaving old habits behind, leaving old things behind. Some of you guys may be feeling guilty right now because you're like, damn, I just don't resonate with certain people no more. I just don't feel like this no more. I'm not into drinking. I'm not into smoking. I'm not into partying. I'm not into doing all these things that other people are doing. And your higher self is saying that's okay. Honor your lineage, honor yourself, honor your family by being true to your morals and your values and who it is that you are. Stick to, what makes you feel good, So, and if that's having principles, then there's nothing wrong with that. If you're not into, the mainstream things that people are into, that's totally okay. You don't have to feel guilty about that for growing and evolving, for evolving and leaving certain people, places, things, mindsets behind. Yeah, I can't make this up. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of y'all are leaving a lot of friendships, people, things in the past. And the Spirit is saying, do not be afraid for doing what's best for your health. Do not be afraid for moving on from things that don't serve you anymore. Yeah, 7 of Knives, because you got to stand up for you. You got to protect you. You got to protect your vessel, right? Yeah, I'm seeing the 8 of... Listen, I can't make this up. 8 of Wands in reverse. It's like some of you guys are, still in limbo because you're feeling guilty about the fact that you don't resonate with certain people, places, or things anymore, right? Even with 3 o'clock, it could even be a job. It could even be a business. It could even be, a way that you make money where you're like, this just ain't working for me no more. You know, and your higher self is saying that it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to start over, change your whole career. Drop out of school and say, you know what, this is not for me. Or go back to school for something totally different. Right? It is totally okay to look, I'm seeing honesty. You got to be honest with yourself. Oh my God. In death. This is crazy. I can't make this up. Right? Death is not an ending. It is just the beginning. That ancestors card, that is literally what that means. And so someone here just kind of needs to be honest with themselves and understand, you know, that you could trust in yourself. And you know what I mean? Other people may not tell you what's going on, but you can be real with you. You can be honest with yourself. Other people may not be able to be honest with themselves, but you can be honest with yourself. Yeah. 2 wands in reverse. It's like you're on a totally opposite ends of the world from something right now. It's like you're totally in a totally different space. You've evolved. You are not who you used to be. Certain things that used to get you going, get you excited, they don't excite you anymore. All right, Taurus. That's what I'm getting. And that is okay. Give me more on this guilt. Yeah. I'm seeing Gullah Jack in reverse. It's like some of you guys were like, listen, certain things, I'm not the target audience. Literally. Because I just looked at that target and they were like, target audience. Certain things, it's just not your cup of tea anymore. Right? It could even be literally a person. You know what I mean? A relationship where it's like somebody's not your cup of tea anymore. And you're ready to move forward towards something, you know, for yourself. You want to be victorious. Right? You want to stand tall and go after what it is that you want. Yeah, the free man in reverse. And you realizing that something's holding you back. Or something was holding you back from going after your new beginning. From going after what you really want. And you no longer want to be held back anymore. Don't hold yourself back, Taurus. Go after what you want. Free yourself from people that you know are not stable. That you can't build that foundation with. You're thinking about the future. You're planning ahead. Right? You're thinking about the future. And you're realizing that some people are not going to be able to go. Yeah. The Chariot in reverse. Some people can't go. Some people cannot go to this next level with you with this railroad bill in reverse, which is the Chariot. Like, they just can't go because they're not elevating. They're not elevating, okay? They're not freeing themselves. 8 of Swords in reverse. They don't know which way to go. They're confused. And how can you be around people that are confused? They can't lead you nowhere but towards destruction. They can't lead you nowhere but towards unhappiness and destruction. Give me more on this change in reverse. Yeah, people are not, just some people literally haven't been willing to change. Yeah. Knight of Wands in reverse. Some people are not, it's the same shit, different day. Same shit, different day. They're not reflecting. They're not taking the time to take a pause. They being impulsive, right? Listen, somebody's not willing to change, all right? They're going to be the same person that you always knew them as, all right? I just got to say this for somebody here. There's a feminine coming through strong with me right now. She's like, yo, he's not going to change. What is wrong with this girl? What is wrong with this guy? He's not going to change. I don't care if you date the same sex, but he's not going to change. Somebody here, he's thinking with his, you know what? She's thinking with her, you know what? Everybody that smiles at him, that turn their head, they got to turn their head too, yeah. And it's like, they saying, make a decision. Make a decision. Because you know, you two in your head about this. You know this person got you in your head. Give me more on this 2 of Swords in reverse. Give me more on this 2 of Swords in reverse. Ooh. Yeah, listen, somebody's emotions is not in it anymore. Right? You're getting out of your feelings and in your bag. I'm seeing son and then I'm seeing daughter on both of these cards. Wow. Yeah. I'm really picking up for some of you, it's the fact that you've matured. Right? And this masculine hasn't matured. Thank you, ancestors. You've matured. You're no longer with this daughter of baskets in reverse, with the daughter of sticks coming up, right? You worked on your inner child wounds. You healed your inner child. Your inner child is soaring. Your inner child is off the charts. She's standing tall. She's blooming. She right with you. All right, you riding her like a stallion. Y'all, okay? So somebody here could be tall. But yeah, and somebody here got out of their feelings, right? Got their emotions in check, got their chakras aligned, and someone else here for a masculine here, you haven't done that. Your inner child is still calling out. So if this was a masculine you was dealing with, this is why you have to get away from him, because he's not evolving. And if this is for a masculine that's watching this, that feels like, man, why are things not going? Why am I in a sense of lack? Talk to that inner child. Talk to your inner child. Yeah. So ain't nobody gonna put the work in but you. Ain't nobody gonna put the work in but them. All right? No one can do it for them. They gotta do it on their own. All right? With this 8 of coins, they gotta put the work in. Okay? You can't make somebody else see what you see. They gotta see it for themselves. Somebody here really, yeah, somebody here could have lost a parental figure. Somebody here could have lost a parental figure. And you're feeling like you don't know which direction to go. You don't know which way to go without this person's guidance. And this person is telling you that they still guiding you. This person is trying to let you know that they're still guiding you. They never stopped guiding you just because they crossed over here. Yeah, seeing the 2 of coins in reverse with the 3 of baskets. It's like you, ooh, this is crazy. This is crazy. Somebody is really juggling with the loss of someone that they thought they could build a foundation with. Right? So someone could have lost a lover here. Somebody could have lost a relationship. Somebody could have lost a friend. But either way, you're still juggling in your mind about it, because you know whether or not this was what you could have you could have saw a future with this person. You could have saw a life with this person, right? And you're wondering like, damn, should I leave them behind? Should I feel bad that I don't want to do this no more? Yeah, the garden in reverse. Should I feel bad that the sun not really shining for me over here no more? That I don't really want to plant seeds here no more? Boy, this is really heavy. Any more here for Taurus? Yeah, listen. This is the Page of Swords coming out sideways. It's like a lot of y'all, look at this. You're questioning whether you can hear this person from the other side. And look, it's all these voices, all this guidance. On the other side, they're like, I'm right here with you. I'm right here with you. You see those hands over her? I'm right here with you. Shining that divine white light that's over her, protecting her, keeping her protected. Damn, I'm a Taurus moon. This is hitting for me right now. Whoa. Oof. All right. We for somebody here, you could be into spirituality. You know what I mean? You could be somebody here needs to do a family tree. Somebody here needs to set their altar up. Somebody here needs to start communing with their ancestors and talking to their ancestors. Yeah. Somebody needs to start doing their genealogy and their family tree and figuring out their roots. Book me, all right? Just hit me up if you need a reading. I can tell you a lot about your ancestors. I have different readings. You can see about their gifts, what gifts you've inherited from them, natural abilities. We can go into your maternal or your paternal or both sides. I also offer past life readings if you want to just dig into yourself and figure out who you really are. Yeah, I see black. This is the Emperor card in reverse on the bottom of the deck. So for a lot of you guys, it's like you don't know if you should let this person go. Should I stay or should I go? All right. All right. I'm seeing the miser. You know, like I said, you guys can be really, really stubborn. You know, you get comfortable. There's a comfortability here, and somebody needs to get out of their comfort zone and be honest with themselves, because success is on the other end waiting for you. All right? Whatever you dream for yourself, you can have. Surrender to your imagination at this time. You need to be at peace. All right? Yeah, you are showing up as the empath. It's great to love people and care about people, but it's also great to focus on your eternal peace. It's also great to prioritize you. All right? Don't be in denial about it. Don't be in denial about it, especially if it's affecting your self-esteem, especially if it's affecting your abundance, especially if it's affecting your ability to shine, right? Yeah, if something is taken away from your freedom, if you feel trapped. if you're not happy here, you know what I'm saying? Bring back balance to yourself, right? You know you want something that's where you're equally yoked. You're not equally yoked here. You're not equally yoked here, and you don't have to view yourself as a failure or this relationship as a failure, right? Or what has happened as a failure. It was an opportunity for you to grow. Yeah, I'm seeing grief in reverse here. They're saying there's no need to grieve, right? Because there was a lot that you learned from this situation. Give me some closing out messages, please. Give me some closing out messages. Yeah, look, I'm seeing child divine in reverse. So for some of you guys, like I said, it's like you know that you've matured. You tap back in. You want, or your inner child is asking you to tap back in with that divine element, right? That divine side of you, the side of you that is really spiritual, right? The side of you that understands and believes in root and ancestors and roots, right? So for someone here, your inner child is like, get that altar up, okay? I'm seeing, yeah, innocence. There's a child on here. There's nothing wrong with having a childlike innocence to you. There's nothing wrong with not being interested in certain things, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. You have a connection with the divine, and your ancestors are asking you to wake up because you just might be able to see them. Okay? I'm seeing damsel here. So this is the thing. Like I said, it's all about healthy relationships, healthy love, finding a healthy relationship and a healthy balance, right? They're saying you ain't got to be out here like no... Listen, find somebody that truly serves you, all right? I'm not going to get into some of the things that they be saying to me, but find somebody that you're equally yoked with, okay? Find somebody that you're equally yoked with. Until then, you know you can rely on you. You're the hero in your own story, right? You're the hero in your own story. Empower yourself. Do we have anything else here for Taurus? Yeah, I'm seeing hedonist in reverse. This is what I'm saying. A lot of y'all, it's just a lot that you're not into, all right? I'm going to leave it here. There's a lot that you guys are not interested in. You know what I'm saying? Even me, I'm going through a serious period of celibacy right now, right? So for someone here, this is what you need to do. Cut out the drinking, cut out the smoking, cut out the sex, cut out everything, all your vices. Take a break from it for a moment, all right? And tap in with your ancestors. Tap in with the divine. Tap in with the dead. Because the dead got something to say to you, all right? The dead got something to say to you. And this is so funny because this is what I do on the daily. I talk to the dead. You know what I mean? So, and I'm a Taurus moon. So I just find it so funny how this message is kind of resonating for me as well. But yeah, y'all, it's nothing wrong with, you know what I mean, hearing voices or seeing shadow figures. You're not crazy, right? With this health. You're not crazy. What you're seeing is real. If you seeing your great-grandma, yes, that's what's happening. You're seeing your great-grandmother. Look, my right ear just started ringing. So somebody's seeing a male. Somebody could be seeing a young boy or a young girl. Somebody could be seeing their spirit baby, like their unborn baby. I know for me, I had a miscarriage. Oh my God, this is getting too deep. All right, y'all, I've been seeing 618 everywhere. That's the day that I had. So 618 is significant. That's the day that I had my miscarriage. I keep seeing that everywhere. My spirit baby's letting me know. He's talking to me. He's letting me know. He's probably coming back soon. Oh, my God. So for somebody here, you might be bringing some new life into this world. You may have boy-girl twins. You may have a boy. You may have two girls. Whew. Oh, my God, Taurus. This is a beautiful message. So, yeah, I hope y'all take this with love. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how it resonates. Let me know what kind of videos you want me to do for you, Taurus. All right. And like I said, it's looking like a lot of you guys in the Taurus Collective need a reading right now at this time. Tap in with me. I promise you, you will not regret it. All right. You will not regret it. It's going to be one of the best things you did. I promise you it will change your life. All right. So, yeah, I love you guys, and I'm going to see y'all on the next one.